a difficult one for them. Here are the odds from GG.bets. You can have Mousesports as a heavy favourites here on Dust2.
Well, they're map choice, and I think they are the heavy favorites in the series. Obviously, Vertigo is a little bit different. This is a fast start toward long. First contact is the quickest point of contact on them. I suppose, okay, look, mid doors, I'll give you that, but that's not so much a battle, more as a chance. This is where the battle always ensues. Voxic and Roy both gone. Everyone else still on 100 HP despite the exchange. Flashes out, Frozen. He'll stay on top of the box on the A site. Good coverage, but needs to be efficient. His teammates quickly rotating back through CT. Smokes down. They can do the reversed elevator boost. That's exactly what they're going to do. Good find from Frozen. They don't even need to go toward the boost. They've already got the bomb down. He's found two. Hunden's on one and quickly collected by Rops. They'll fade away because the smoke is doing the exact same, and that puts them in a perfect position. I love that reverse boost.
Count for Voxic once again, just rattling off shots, and it's actually a bit of a rouge. You can see 3 towards B, ready to bust their way through. It's Rops who's normally anchoring these bomb sites, but he has got Frozen with him. Mass in hand, and where's the spacing here? He's been complimenting Mad Lions for that sort of play recently. That wasn't their best approach, allowing them to reset the aim, and here comes Bubsky though, trying to save the round. 2 on 2 with a minute remaining. He's got a player towards short. That's with the M4, that's going to be Carrigan here. This is a very important frag. They actually dink each other. Bubsky still with a bit more HP as Carrigan retreats towards short. All for Chris J, and the bomb is down in that B bomb site.
Good headshot from Bubsky. Actually, it wasn't even that. It was just a straight body shot. It looked pretty limited in terms of what he had to fire at, so I was quick to assume, but Chris still has the bomb, even though it's a 1-on-2. They'll get together. They'll play for the trade. There's 40 seconds. They actually have a decent amount of time to make this work. So we find ourselves in this situation fairly early. And again, one can be sacrificial. The low HP may not even be required because Chris is caught peeking with a knife out and Bubsky's ready. That's why I was kind of shocked when I was seeing one, like, from his angle, okay, sure, he's in a good position, but he's pretty exposed.
Yeah.
And his name just keeps popping up on our kill feed. Wow. Shockingly, but it's Acor that's going to get robbed. So mid-door battle. Did Rops try and push through aggressively? Straight caught. Speaking of aggressive and smoke and pushing, Shush finds Kerrigan at long, so that's 2 kills already for Mad Lions. They've only lost 1 player in turn, so they're in a decent situation. More so because Voxic is forced out of B. This is extremely fast.
This is a brawl. This is Dust2 DM. We'll see whether Chris J can do anything about this. He's got the AK-47 with Frozen. It's one of those rounds where it doesn't look like anything is possible here, but Chris J, when there's a will, there's a way. He always seems to be able to thread the needle some way, somehow, as they'll be coming through B tunnels here. There's only one player on the side right now, so this is his chance. If he can beat them to the bomb site, he's got a chance of holding them off now. There's the first kill map. He gets another. This round is back off of Mousesports, and he's done it. 2 versus 1 now. Frozen likes these sort of rounds, but he is very far removed from the current scenario. He's got a kip. He's got a smoke for the tunnels, which would be the most ideal. You can throw from the right-hand side here. He's got incendiary for the platform. Definitely worth going for here.
Frozen works his way over the box.
He needs to smoke the tunnels first. Molotov, you could bounce towards the bomb site floor.
Interesting. He's picked it perfect. He's figured out there's going to be one inside a closet, the crossfire, the standard setup. He didn't see anyone from the door, so it's a good anticipation, but Acor's got great positioning.
Nice big round. Voxic, he'll normally call these. He has so much confidence in his own ability. He can carry these sort of rounds that he'll influence his team to go for it, but they've lost Carrigan at the start, and the MAC-10 is just so nimble.
It's nimble, but you got to...
Long seems to be the main point of contention for Mad Lions here. Same smoke down. You want to be dropping that smoke every round if you can, but Acor, he isn't slowing down at all. Just helps himself towards middle.
That's wide open, and he actually gets access to it. The late smoke, he might have been able to get a shot through CT sooner than that, but opportunity never presented itself. Kerrigan not quite wide of the mark. Rops is ready, and thankfully so, because Kerrigan cannot. Oh, I think he actually hit Shush. He did. Edge of the door puts him down low. He's on 10 HP. But Kerrigan couldn't push back through. They put a Molotov behind the smoke as well. Even if they were discombobulated, he couldn't take advantage of it because there was just too much damage potential against him. And bomb goes down. Acor waits, lurks in middle, and he might be able to drop CT. This is actually good. A lurk from an op, but timing is everything. If he goes right now, he can actually catch out both CT players. Kerrigan is slightly beyond the grasp, but Shush is ready for him on arrival.
He spotted a gap. He had to try and use it there. It was a 3 versus 2. If he could get a quick kill undetected, maybe there was something to be said about the round. So unfortunate for Carrigan, but Mad Lions roaring now, especially with Acor on that AWP. He steps up. He goes towards middle doors, takes down Voxic, hits a great shot. And then holding towards short, takes down Chris J, who was flanking from long as well. So he's been one of my MVPs this tournament in terms of not really having too much information about him coming into this one, and the swatch.
I mean, Chris has to back away from Carr. They don't have anyone else on the... Oh, I take it back. Excuse me. Yes, they do. what am I saying? They have Kerrigan waiting perfectly at Goose, but only for one. They Molotov'd him out. He had to go aggressive. Does mean they can see the bomb, but they have long. They'll play for the retake. And the AWP, if Chris can support inside of the pit for now, they need the B players to get into the picture sooner.
30 seconds remaining. They have an incendiary double orbs on the retake here. Might not be worth it, considering those snipers are going to struggle. They're definitely giving it a go, though, towards CT spawn. They'll be making their way through. Luckily for them, there's no T-side utility either now, so he can actually come down to these orb headshots. We'll see if they're delivered. There's the first one. Voxic doesn't miss many. And Hunden now with the Org on side. Needs at least 2 kills here. Not going to get anything. And this is absolutely clinical from Mousesports here. With the double orbs, you wouldn't think it'd be this clean, but they've managed to make it well delivered. Actually hitting Voxic there through the edge of the door. Not a massive amount of damage, though. He'll be okay with that. 76 points in health as Chris J. This is what he's known for. The Flying Dutchman up towards shore, looking for a third. Can't quite get it yet, but that's a great start. The bomb goes down towards shore. 5 on 3. Doesn't have to commit to that one. Even nailed the shot, to be fair, which will be followed up by Frozen. Nice work.
Acor with not much hope inside of spawn. Minute 25. He could still benefit from a pick if someone does cross over. Bomb is further secured by a Molotov, but it's still in the vision of the T's, and as such, the CTs can't swarm it and surround it entirely. Bubsky's going to try and take advantage of the fact that they will have their attention toward Catwalk. As a result, however, Kerrigan, a little slow with the aim, but does get the kill onto him, and that should be pretty much round over at this point. The Molotov misses, the smoke does not, but Frozen slides out behind the AWP player on the T side and finds
Pressured in the last 4 rounds or so. Maximum loss bonus for Mad Lions, but it's the final round, and there's the opening pick. Voxic maybe a little bit overzealous there at the start of the round. Now, do they want to commit something quickly off this? Apparently so. Some of these solo plays towards long have been a bit questionable, but maybe it'll be enough to take the attention away as they go for the fast B split once again. This has to be a quick kill. Rops now, AK-47, capable of winning this round. Not going to happen. 2 on 2.
Power of that split. I mean, Rops does well to even get one from the closet because the timing when they wrap on him, he's pretty much hopeless. So fair play to him for at least getting one and giving this a 2-on-2 situation. Frozen, by the way, 20 HP. This is tough. That smoke's going to make this possible, and thankfully for his sake, the Molotov went the other direction. They no longer have any damage-dealing utility to take him down, so he is firmly in this, and he can sacrifice himself for Chris. But Chris would still have the pressure of hitting the shot on an AWP. Frozen's going to go and join him for that reason. Chris does it himself. That's brilliant to find Acor through the door.
Yeah,
they used to do that on Cobblestone, and then we saw
Trainer must have been Astralis did on Trainer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, they throw it to the A side in the opening round. Voxic and Rops to start the killing for Mousesports. Trying to find their second pistol round in this game. Make it a 12-4 scoreline, maybe put it to bed early as Voxic gets Acor on top of the site. It's just Shush remaining, and I think he'll soon be shushed with this many players against him and everyone peering down over the ledge. Kerrigan finds the kill first. Say that, they don't have that much presence toward long, so they do have to be somewhat careful as Roy went back to support. He's now going to head to the cave, but 2 players already there. Frozen gets first blood. Decent utility damage. Bubsky's aware that they're coming. Good timing. He was fully blind.
He was.
But he just suspected there would be a peek, and he made no mistake in the shots. Frozen does immediately remove him after with the Krieg, however.
Damn. All right, well, the shots really are landing now. Oh, Kerrigan, that's crispy. I enjoy that shot a lot. 4 on 1, that's going to be it. Map points, not series point. This is going to be taking us to nuke, I would say, at this stage. It's not really looking likely the Mad Lions will be taking 11 rounds in a row after this one. Shush will save the M4, or at least the best to his ability, as he holds towards the B side. Doesn't look good for him, no helmet. Players starting to encroach on his position now as well. He's got a bit of action towards the door from Kerrigan, and then he'll have Voxic towards the tunnels, as the first one is great, second even better. He will survive this, but